Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, I'm still more or less where I left off last time, and I guess we will just continue our current project, which is like a one-day revival of Samurai, and suddenly
Hey,
Judy
Jude,
calls
what's
me.
up?
You know, same old. You?
Seen good days and bad days. Been thinking about you. Yeah, sure.
Funny, I was just thinking about you.
So, do I got amazing timing, or are you always thinking about me?
You know, I could be cursing your name in my thoughts.
Oh, hey. I'm just glad you remember me at all. 'Cause I got a favor to ask.
Really? Ask to your heart's content. Got a job for me. Yeah, I don't know. What's up?
Ask away. It's never boring with you.
Interesting people aren't easily bored.
Not in your company. Okay, now that we've blown each other, what's up?
You're on a need-to-know basis. So, this particular mission don't require you to have no gun. Just a wetsuit.
A wetsuit? Why that?
Gotta say, I'm intrigued. Why the wetsuit?
Can't back out now. Just gonna have to use your imagination.
Really know how to reel me in, don't ya?
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, I mean, you usually use a wetsuit for diving, so sure, count me in.
Alright then, count me in. But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit.
Believe it when I see it.
V looks great in
Rancho
everything.
Coronado. Know it?
Sure, what about it?
Little, abandoned bungalow lakeside. Meet me there. At sundown.
Alright, okay, is this a date? See you there. Don't have time, sorry. It almost sounds like a date.
Okay, is this a date?
Guess you'll have to find out. We'll have to. See ya, V.
Sounds like a date to me. Pyramid Song, well, that's an interesting name. Okay, so I got a new task here. Everyone knows you can't just count on yourself in this goddamn city. You always gotta have a few chooms who owe you a favor. And if you've got dirt on too. But when you've got the kind of choom who starts asking you for weirder and weirder shit, that's when problems start. What do you mean? She just wants to meet me and see me in a wetsuit. I don't think she's actually asking me to do a favor for her, not really anyway. But I guess we will postpone this for a while. I kind of want to continue with this one. I think we have like almost all the members back together. I guess we will find out once we talk to them at the mansion. So let's just head over to the next fast travel spot, which I have already marked over here. And yeah, we want to bring back the band together for like one night only, one day revival concert, so let's do this. Okay, here it is, Arasaka Estate. Okay, so why are these guys living in an Arasaka Estate? I don't know, maybe it's just a fast travel spot that is named that and it's a different estate. But anyway, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I think that's not the Arasaka estate I saw earlier, the one that had one of the tarot cards. It is quite the estate,
See those?
What happened here?
She must have been renovating. Henry must have borrowed the truck.
though.
Gonk always was good at improvising. Maybe they're home. Try the intercom.
Well, sure. Okay, so this is Danny's property. Let's use the intercom.
Right then. Guess we keep looking.
Well, maybe they're not at home. Maybe they don't want to talk to us. Maybe I can hack into the camera and see what's going on inside. Well, I can, but it doesn't have any other cameras connected, so that doesn't help. Alright, what are my options here? Can I just, like, jump over here? Oh, I can investigate this stuff here. Tire tracks. Track tire. Manufacturer Kaukas. Estimated weight 24 tons. Assessment distinct tire tracks heavy truck. Alright. Let's follow them, I suppose. And there's a car here, but that's not a truck.
See, Carrie beat us here.
Oh, right. This is Carrie's car. I remember. Oh dear, what happened here? Did someone use, like, the truck to
You fucking god!
break down the wall?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Sounds sadly
What
familiar.
are you doing here? This is really your house?
What's
This
going
is your
on?
fucking pool?
V! Good you're here.
You're gonna pay for
We
this,
got a
you
problem.
piece of shit!
I can see that.
You bet I will. Just so I can come back again. Maybe then you'll tell me why the hell you left me to die in the street.
Left
seems
you
to
to
be-
die?
Some serious problem.
Ugh, I wish you would
drift
fucking
off or what?
die. Why am I even standing here?
I'm just trying
talking
to listen into that
Get
conversation,
the fuck
Carrie.
out!
So, quite a surprise,
What,
huh?
now? Already?
Is this supposed to be Henry's
No grand
surprise?
Tour?
Yeah, I obviously missed a few
Introduce me
beats.
to the fam.
Looks like he was holding some sort of grudge.
Go anywhere
So he
near them
flooded
and
the
you're
pool
dead.
with concrete.
Oh.
I
Henry
kid
did
you
often
not,
get
I'm gonna
emotional.
whack your fucking head off.
So what exactly happened between
Oh,
them?
what?
Know what happened
They
between
don't
them?
know?
From what I've come to understand,
Don't know what.
one day
that I
Denny
lost years of
disappeared
my
without a
life to
word,
scumbag
then hid from
like
Henry.
you.
I imagine that wasn't too hard in
Yeah.
his state of mind, either out of it or in
That's how you
rehab.
remember it?
Yep. That is,
Remember a hell of a
till
lot
I
more than you.
gave Henry her address.
Oh, great. So basically you told this seemingly unhinged person where to find his ex, and now he kinda broke into here
Hey!
with a concrete machine and filled the pool with concrete. Great. Great work, Carrie. So what about the concert?
What about the concert?
Haven't gotten a chance to ask Denny yet. Doesn't look good, though.
V, talk to them. Carrie'll just make it worse.
Not really my biz.
Go. They'll get past it in a sec. Carrie didn't piss all over himself out of joy when he saw me either.
Well, but I mean, I don't know these guys, and they don't know me. And unless I can somehow convince them I'm you, I'm not sure why they should listen to me, but okay, whatever. Let's talk to them.
This your backup? Case you forgot why the hell you came here in the first place?
Carrie sent me. About the concert.
What concert? Why isn't he here talking to me?
Well, apparently he feels awkward.
Look, it's awkward. Carrie considers you both friends.
What a sensitive guy. Shit. Given he's the one who set this flaming turd bag on my doorstep.
What the hell? Yeah, let's get maybe to the point. We want to reunite Samurai.
Fucking
We're
thing.
bringing back Samurai.
This gonna take
One night
much
only.
longer. That's what he wants to get the crew together for? Sweet. But no fucking way. Not about to play with this shit stain.
Danny.
No way. Either him or me.
Oh boy.
Choose.
Denny digs in her heels. We're done.
How's it going?
Like shit, man. Danny wants me out of the gig. And we already agreed on everything.
What?
Did we
Carrie's
now?
paying you? That's what this is about? Fuck. It's all fucking great. So you get him away from me and get the fuck off my lawn.
Don't make me choose.
Are you going to make me choose? The fuck you do this to her pool? Maybe if I knew the story, actually it's
Now
your
what?
decision. I don't know, Johnny, what would you suggest?
Pretty sure it's your call.
fuck really pisses me off. Denny's on a control kick, setting conditions. On the other hand, Henry's got scop for brains. Can't trust him.
Thanks. Real helpful.
Yeah, he doesn't really know who to pick either. So why did you do this to her pool?
You out of your fucking mind with the pool? You knew Carrie wanted to get Denny to play with us.
Just wanted to clear the air.
Fucking Preem.
And I don't know, can you maybe tell me the whole story here?
Maybe if someone would tell me what happened,
Are you blind? Fucker filled my pool with cement.
maybe
Right.
he had a good reason.
Really? A reason?
So I have to pick one of them, which means we would be missing one person one way or the other.
Gotta go with that one or the other.
Yeah, not a problem. Should be able to borrow someone else for one gig. Won't be the same, though.
Well,
It won't ever be the same, Carrie.
so, okay, I have to make a choice here, apparently. So, my choice is, well, either
So?
the person
It's either Henry or me. Can't be both.
who has been in rehab for the last 10 years and who just got out of rehab, and the first thing he does is filling
It's either Henry or me. Can't
his
be both.
ex's pool with concrete. That's choice number one, and choice number two is the person who did nothing of that sort.
What are we doing?
I guess I'm going with Danny, honestly.
If we gotta choose, let's play with Denny.
Fuck, Carrie! Seriously? She's the one making a big deal out of this, not me!
Listen, I'll get you.
You know what, Carrie? Fuck you! Good thing Silverhand isn't here to see this.
You done? Get out. All right, what about Nancy?
We make contact. She's gonna set it all up and let us know. See you at the show.
Fuck. Now I gotta find someone to clean this up.
Well,
Okay, about all
Good
we
luck
can
with
do
that.
for now. Except wait for Nancy to call.
right. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the entire band back together, but I'm not sure how I was supposed to resolve that conflict. Gold-plated baseball bat. Well, if you don't need this, I'm going to take it. Just because I can. Okay, leave Danny's villa and wait a day for Nancy's call. But can I maybe talk to her? So, everything okay?
Everything okay?
No, just the sight of that douchewad reminded me how not okay it is. Don't worry, though. I'll be past it by showtime.
Wonder what Henry did to her.
So his fault after all.
Well, normally, Denny's not a raging bitch.
Well, pretty sure she knew Henry wanted this concert.
Doubt she really gave a fuck about the pool.
Well, I guess she can repair it, but still. If I had, like, an ex breaking into my property, filling my pool with concrete, I would be pissed, even if, I can just, pay people to repair it, and it's not a big deal financially. It's still, creepy. Okay, I can't talk to her anymore. What about Carrie? Is he still around? He might be, like, at the entrance. I see, like, a marker on my map there, so let's see if we can go and talk to him again. Yep. No, that's not Carrie, it's Henry. Well, suppose I'm going to talk to you as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you didn't really make a good first impression on me, and I had to make a choice.
Sorry it played out like that.
Oh, he has nothing to say about that, but, I mean, what can I do? You make your choices, and you have to face the consequences for that. Alright. Oh, well, look at that. Suddenly Johnny's here. Do you have something to say to him, maybe? I can relay the message, Nope, he's just sitting there brooding. Alright. And I don't really see Carrie anywhere around, and I'm pretty sure his car was gone as well, so I suppose he just left already. Anyway, let me have a look at the task again. Okay, I have to wait for a whole day. Not sure if I want to continue with this right away. Let me have a look at my map. Yeah, we do have some gig in the vicinity, which I believe is actually the final gig for Wakako. So that would be the chance to finish at least one of these areas. So yeah, I guess we will take a look at that. And Johnny's already gone as well. Whatever. Let's call a bike, I suppose. Yeah, I have 2 Porsches now. But for everyday travel, the bike is still the best. Right. Let's go. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, is it like a temple of some sort? Well, there's our call.
I need someone for a quick and quiet operation. It involves planting bugs in a heavily guarded area.
Oh.
You have the brief. Read it.
Well, it looks to be a shrine, because we have the typical traditional Japanese gateway over here, and you will usually find these in front of shrines. The terminology here is that shrine usually means Shinto and temple usually means Buddhist, and this seems to be a Shinto shrine. But yeah, let's read our job details here. Gig type, agent, saboteur. Objective, place a wiretap in a tiger claw controlled shrine. Location, Shinto shrine at Milagro Terrace. Details. The person should not stray from the road and the tiger should not leave his mountain steps, or misfortune will find them both. Tiger Claw boss Takikazo thinks he's smart. He thinks I won't find out about his agreement at the Shinto shrine on Milagro Terrace. He thinks I don't know he's using the shrine's Honden for secret meetings. Wow. He thinks he can rule Japantown without my influence. He will be wrong. I'll give you a wiretap to place right at the Shintai in the most sacred of Shinto spaces. Don't make a noise and don't disappoint me. Okay, well, that's interesting. First of all, the Honden that she's talking about here is basically the innermost sanctuary of the shrine, and it's usually not open to the public. Only the priests can enter the Honden. That's where, like, the kami, the deity, resides. If the deity resides inside the temple at all, usually the kami is supposed to be somewhere in the vicinity, like in nature somewhere, and you can kind of call the kami into the Honden by, calling it and by praying to it. But the public doesn't enter the Honden, so them holding a meeting in there is kind of sacrilegious, I suppose. And the Shintai that she mentions further down are like sacred objects that are usually in the Honden, that are supposed to be like the place where the kami can like rest upon. And it's usually like a mirror or a sword or jewels. These are like the typical types of Shintai you would find in a Shinto shrine. But okay, I guess this is another task I'm supposed to do stealthily. So let's check out this place and see how we want to do this. Okay, we have cameras. Now it looks that this part of the shrine is open to the public.
Fucking freeloaders. I'm proud of it. I mean, been where? Huh? Done what? These dudes. No career, no kids, no nothing. Failed at everything you tried? Oh yeah, don't sweat it. Be a monk.
Come on, cut them some slack. These guys do good. They help people, some of them.
Fuck that! Cock-rotten hypocrites, all of them. Talking shit about implants. Any kind of tech's no good, but look around. What do you see?
I don't know. Go ahead and tell me.
Machines! Electrified, electronic machines in the temples themselves. Telling you, hypocrites.
Choom, you got a lot of passion in you, conviction. You ever thought of, taking vows? Joining them?
Fuck you!
It's a bit weird though to have monks in a Shinto shrine, because monks are more like a Buddhist thing, but okay, whatever. Let's maybe take a look at the cameras and see if we can find out a little bit more about this place. First of all, I should start to ping and mark some of my enemies here. If I want to remain undetected, it will be necessary to avoid these guys. Okay, let's turn off that camera. Can I mark this guy? Probably not, because he's right behind this apparatus, whatever that is. Okay, we got a whole bunch of people inside here. There we go. This one doesn't want to be marked. But I have more cameras to look at, so maybe I can tag them later. Again, this guy doesn't want to be marked. Okay, let's check out the next camera. Alright, these guys are all tagged already. What about all of you over here? Alright. Perfect. Right, I'm not seeing anyone new, but may as well want to ping another one here. Alright, there's one. What do we got here? A holosphere, and it's explosive for some reason. I mean, I can probably make it explode, but don't think I need to do this. Okay, we got more cameras over here. May as well turn them all off while I'm at it. Alright. Okay, now I'm somewhere on the inside. Hard to tell if this is supposed to be the Honden, since I've never been inside one for obvious reasons. Okay, there's someone up here. And someone here. But usually the Honden is like at the very back of the shrine, so that's probably where I have to go. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's this building here. So we have like a main building over here where the worshippers can go inside, and then behind that building is a smaller building which is like the actual sanctuary. Let me do another ping here just in case. Okay. Well, we got some priests here, and I mean these are actual Shinto priests. You can see that from the headgear they're wearing. They're not Buddhist monks or anything. Okay, anyway, I guess that's all of them. Now,
Fuck.
the
Never
question
heard
is,
shit that gunk before.
You still young.
where does like the restricted area start? Probably behind this door. Even though this looks like it's actually part of the, you know, open area where worshippers can enter normally. Okay. Yeah, I probably have to find a way.
You want to pay for a new set of teeth too? Then fuck off.
Yeah, for some reason they have just completely closed the whole shrine building. I think this might be a way we can go. Alright. Give me whatever you have. And whatever that is. Okay, now what? Got a door here that I can open. Alright. Looks like we're safe here. Have I already disabled this one? Yes, I have.
You're not going anywhere. Our orders were clear.
Yeah, got in an empty room. Real important fucking word, that is.
Hey, where? You're in a secret.
Alright. This was a little bit critical. I may have to take care of some of these guys while I'm at it. Someone got a little bit suspicious here. She's coming my way. But I will deal with her before she can find me. Alright. I mean, I kind of scared the priests here, but they probably won't be a problem, right? And we still have some guys on top of this place, but I'm not sure if they are going to be a problem. Let's just enter the Honden. There we go. That is a very unusual Shintai. It's a computer. Anyway, I'm going to defile this shrine and take all the stuff they have. It's not really clear what the actual Shintai is. It's probably supposed to be the sword over here. That would make sense. I think this guy may have noticed some of the dead bodies, so maybe I should remove him from the playing field as well. There we go. Okay, let me have a look at this computer. Okay, there's nothing going on it. I'm just going to install the malware. Well, I'm going to comfort myself with the realization that this shrine clearly has been defiled already for, like, these illegal activities, and I didn't really do it. Yep, there's not much going on here. But that's to be expected. The Honden is mostly empty. It's just an empty room, and it has maybe, like, these relics inside, and, you know, that's about it. There may or may not be a statue inside, but that's rather unusual. Shinto doesn't really use a lot of, like, statues of kami and deities and so on. Anyway, now we just have to get out of here. The question is, can I, like, jump over here? Okay, well, this would have been a lot easier if I had known that I could just go this way. And yeah, there's my call.
You entered and left like a ghost, V. Nobody at the shrine even knew of your presence.
Well,
excellent work. Closing the contract and making the transfer.
They will know once they wake up, but nobody saw me, so that's the most important thing, right? Okay, so I can collect some extra reward. And she sent me another message. One more thing. You performed the task with flying colors and surpassed my expectations. Well, at this point, you should probably expect something like this. You will find my additional reward at the drop point. Okay, so I will collect this. since I need to collect it to finish the quest, and I kind of want to see if anything happens, you know, if I finish like all the gigs for Wakako. Either way, I will have to use a car or a bike to get there because it's quite far. So I'll bring you back once I've arrived. Alright, that's the drop point. Let's see. Well, I suppose the extra reward is just a bit more money or whatever. And yeah, job complete. That should finish all the tasks for her. Maybe she's going to send me a nice thank you message or something. Well, maybe she doesn't. I honestly don't know if anything is actually happening if you finish all the gigs. I suppose I can just go and talk to her myself. It's not that far away, so I will check her out and we'll see if... Oh, well, she actually has a message for me. You have learned all of Westbrook's secrets and completed all of my contracts, dear. You've made a name for yourself around here. I'd like to honor you by giving you a special weapon. You will find it in your stash. Good work, V. Okay. She gave me a weapon. Now I think I have... like... Oh, hang on a second. What did I just get? Okay, collect a reward. The Westbrook gigs are all done and dusted. Wakako said she has something for you. Wonder what it is. Another thinly veiled ex-husband threat story? Or something you can actually use. Guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean, she told me it's a weapon. I mean, I have a stash in my bike, right? But the quest specifically tells me to go to my apartment. So I guess I will just do as they tell me. Where's the next fast travel spot? Here we go. Let's just do it this way. All right. Let's go. I haven't been here in a while. I mean, I could use the opportunity to change into a new, less boring outfit. Then again, since I still have the concert coming up with Samurai, I guess I'm going to keep my Johnny outfit until I actually played that revival gig, and after that I will dress up slightly more interesting again. Let's close the door behind us. And yeah, Johnny is just sitting around my place now, indefinitely apparently. Okay, let's take a look at the stash. Well... Does it have like a specific tag that I know which one it is? Okay, it's gotta be this one, right? Bayako. Bayako's perfect balancing allows you to leap towards an enemy with full force. Killing them allows you to temporarily perform a rapid combo of attacks. Which sounds great if I would be using katanas, which I don't, but I mean, still a nice gift, I suppose. There we go. So I guess whenever you finish, you know, one part of the city and all the gigs in it, they give you like a weapon or something to that degree. Okay, well, I mean, that's at least something. By the way, do you have anything new to say? I think I asked all of that already, even though it's not like grayed out. I think it's all the same dialogue again. Okay, so I guess we have a few minutes, maybe not enough to actually start something. So I will do what I always do when I have just like a few minutes left. I will read some codex entries. Okay, how about some religion and philosophy for today? fitting for the previous gig we just finished. The Holy Bible, Old and New Testaments, Ecclesiastes 9. For all this I laid to my heart, even to explore all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. Whether it is love or hatred, man doesn't know it. All is before them. All things come alike to all. There is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good, to the clean, to the unclean, to him who sacrifices, to him who doesn't sacrifice. As is the good, so is the sinner, he who takes an oath, as he who fears an oath. This is an evil in all that is done under the sun. There is one event to all. Yes, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live. And after that they go to the dead. For to him who is joined with all the living there's hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. Okay, yeah, I get it. For the living know that they will die, but the dead don't know anything, neither do they have any more a reward. For their memory is forgotten. Also their love, their hatred, and their envy has perished long ago. Neither do they any longer have a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. It's kind of depressing. And yeah, I mean, it is just straight from the Bible, I suppose. I wonder where I found this. This may have been connected to the quest with the crucifixion. I honestly don't remember what the context for this is. I'm sorry. Earth reborn. Our world is a world of people. Mankind has effectively eradicated any supernatural beings, mythical beings, folkloric creatures, gods, even the monotheistic god. Mankind has even given up hope of contact with extraterrestrial civilizations. I wonder why. The little green men have been among us for some time already, paying us visits in their flying saucers. Alright, how do you figure? Only man remains, and man looked around and realized he was alone. In his loneliness, man felt the emptiness within him and started to repopulate it with beings other than himself. This is how artificial intelligence was created, from simple deterministic robots obedient to their human masters, to becoming more intelligent and independent than men could ever conceive. The unpredictability and power of artificial intelligence was greeted by man with apprehension, but also with joy. Finally, spirits and elemental forces have once again returned to our world. We could catalog them, construct a hierarchy. We could fence them off behind the black wall and draw a new line between what is natural and supernatural. Here is the earth and here is the sky. How painful man's solitude must have been if he had to create a palpable technological mythology and surrender to the demons of his own creation. Yeah, I thought that this whole thing with the black wall and the AIs behind it has been described in almost like supernatural terms in this game so far, like something mythical, something that was beyond just pure technology, so that's an interesting perspective here. The consciousness cause. Man dies the way he was born, soft, weak, and helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos, can be both a tragic end and a release from suffering. It can come as an unexpected twist or as a beautiful crowning counterpart to a life well lived. The curse we face as humanity, the only living beings in constant awareness of death, is our inordinate focus on the fact. How much happier is the life of the gazelle that escapes the cheetah's clutches, thinking that it evaded death once and for all, than the poor soul living out his days knowing each step inches him closer to the void. So you think animals are happier because they don't know that at some point they will die inevitably? I mean, might be right about that. The Coptic Bible, the Book of Enoch, and the angels, the children, and the heavens saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. Is this like about Nephilim? And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them, and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, and cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was of 3 ells. Yes, Nephilim, right? Who consumed all the acquisitions of man. And when man could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusations against the lawless ones. Fascinating. The cult of Santa Muerte, who is the Lady of the Night. We don't fear death. What's to be afraid of? Santa Muerte is a good friend, our close companion. We know how to talk to her, and we know when there's no more room to negotiate. This is one of the first responses I heard while asking residents of Vista del Rey about Santa Muerte, sacred death. Her worship, officially condemned by the Roman Catholic Church, but heavily influenced by its rites, is unusually popular among those of Mexican origin, and especially in Night City. Few realize that the cult finds its roots in ancient times. It's highly likely that Santa Muerte first arose as a fusion of the belief of the Aztecs, Mayans, and other indigenous residents of South America with those of the Catholic Church, first brought to the continent centuries ago by the Spanish conquistadores. Our Lady of Holy Death, also known as Lady of the Night, Señora de la Noche, is a fascinating deity. Her wide-ranging devotees include prisoners, gangsters, and drug dealers, but also police officers, prostitutes, and others who walk under the cloak of a night. In other words, anyone whose life is in constant danger. Even at the turn of the 21st century, persecuted members of the LGBT community would also pray to her. Santa Muerte offers her protection to anyone who asks for it while leaving an appropriate offering on her altar. Rum and tequila. Fruit, cigarettes, candy, or flowers. Oh, she's got good taste, huh? Interestingly enough, it is believed she does not distinguish between morally sound and morally questionable requests. Her worshippers pray for health and happiness, but also revenge or the death of their enemies. I mean, fair enough. Everyone, no matter their request, must remember one thing: every prayer offered carries a price. If you don't pay, Santa Muerte will take someone close to you, and she would have every right to do so. Santa Muerte is not just another chthonic goddess of the underworld. She is a saint of the rejected, the excommunicated, of those who feel somehow unfit to ask God directly to intervene. It should come as no surprise then that so many Night City residents consider her their patron. Yep, very fascinating. I find, syncretic religions very fascinating in general, so this is something I wouldn't mind learning more about, to be honest. But okay, I guess that's enough for today. We still have some codex entries left, but, maybe I will eventually be able to read all of them. But I guess that's enough for this episode. And maybe I'm just going to skip some time so we can continue and finish this samurai quest in the next episode. And then maybe finally go and start the DLC. But for today, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.